there's more people in the locker room these days after games than there were in the early years. Unbelievable crowd, obviously. This place, was electric, and it was cool to see on the walk over from the hotel in the pregame. When I walked over at 5:15 or so, just to see all the UConn fans in the restaurants, in the windows, probably having a couple cocktails, but just the city being buzzing. Hours before the game was pretty neat, and this venue was played a huge factor in us being able to get a tough Big East win. Obviously, Villanova's much improved from earlier in the season, and that's all I got to say.
Question, Ben? Yeah, you like what your team showed. I mean, it dominates for foul trouble, under-big protection. It seemed like you picked up, in the big spots when you needed.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is more realistic to conference games, especially against, quality. Villanova early in the season had a combination of, injury to a potential lottery pick and just a brutal schedule. That skewed their record coming in, but they've got a quality team. Four starters that played in the Final Four, and top 50 recruits and high-level guys in the freshman and sophomore class. So, this is more a reality of what conference play type of games are all about. I think there'll be games, and even in this one, I think we got it to 10, and we had opportunities maybe to walk away with a double-figure win. But we didn't defensive rebound in some key stops that turned into points for them. And then we obviously Adama getting in foul trouble first half. Dre with the technical. There were things that went on that kept the game, I think, tight.
What is it about this team that allows you to pull these games out when obviously in past years you're building something here? What's it about this team?
The group knows who they are. We've got an identity, and a culture, and I got a incredibly talented group of players that are unselfish. I got a tremendous coaching staff that prepares these guys well, so they work really hard. They're unselfish, and I got a great staff that prepares these guys to win. But we're deep. We're deep. I mean, we could survive, a game where Adama, was just. We just couldn't quite get it to him in the spots that we like. Credit them. Some guys have been great for us off the bench. Didn't necessarily have it today. But then you have a Hassan Diarra, who's I've been hinting at that we need. That we felt like he can, give us more, and he gave us a lot today.
Dan, given that it was going to be a little hard to get things going early inside, how much value was there in Jordan being able to kind of stabilize things by, I think, scoring 16 in the first half?
Yeah, I mean, I thought we got really good threes. I felt like we probably should have shot 13 for 30. We had some rim out. We had some rhythm ones in transition or off turnovers. Yeah, but that's who Jordan's. That's what Jordan's capable of. I think as the season continues to go on, and he gets more comfortable being that type of perimeter weapon. I think he's going to have more games where he's not even 4 for 11, but 7 for 11 for 30 is coming.
Hassan defensively, 4 steals in the second half, it took a big charge. I think you've said in the past you're kind of.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. I love my guards like that. I love attack guards. And, we started the game really getting into them aggressively. We really had them playing out of the scoring area for the first several minutes. Then we went to the bench, and we let them get comfortable. And I felt like that kind of played out to the beginning of the second half, where even the start of the second half, we didn't pressure them. We wanted to pick them up full court. We were willing to give up a little bit of field goal percentage defense, but we felt like we could turn them over and really get after them. So when Hassan went in that game, when Tristan picked up his third foul, the game really changed there.
You spoke about identity a little bit ago, and it seems like whenever you guys are challenged, the group remains poised no matter who's on the floor. Where do you think that inner confidence comes from?
Yeah, I mean, these guys work hard. I mean, these guys are with us 11 months a year, Summer session number 1 is not optional. We're practicing like it's November and June. So these guys just, they they believe in the preparation. Obviously, they know they're really good players. They respect each other's talent. Again, I got 3 incredible coaches that prepare these guys so well for the games that they know that there's not a team in the country, there's not a team that we're going to face that's going to be better prepared than we are. And,
Yeah, with each game, obviously, the pressure's going to get bigger the longer you're on the field. The target on your back is going to get bigger. You're going to be be playing harder and tougher and harder for each game. Do you guys like that challenge? Do you think that it's going to get tougher and tougher and tougher?
Yeah, I mean, pressure's being 6 and 8. I mean, there's no pressure on us. We're good. I mean, we got a good team. We've won our first 14. We got a lot of confidence, like in what we do. We also, too, we've got daily reminders. We've taken the confidence from the 14-0 start, but not the complacency from it, because there's posters all over our facility of where we were picked in the preseason and the coaches poll, and the preseason top 25 rankings. So, these guys know. That this team wasn't ordained from the start, and that we're earning every single thing that we get. And we know, I think I got a road game on Saturday. I don't even really know who, but I know it's it's going to be a real challenge. But I think this team is like, don't feel any pressure, man. These guys are playing with a lot of joy and love the fact that that there's this excitement around the program that's been missing for a long time.
Yeah, Donovan had a couple of big baskets there in that second half, and Don was in foul trouble, altered a couple of shots. How critical was his performance?
That was huge because Donovan did not have a good first half. Your first time playing Villanova, and you got Dixon out 25 feet from the basket, like playing like the late Anthony Mason off the dribble and shooting threes, and you're a 7'2" center. That's a heck of a hard matchup, and he had a couple chances at the rim that he rushed. But that's Donovan Clingan for you right there. He's just a very vibrant, confident guy, and he put it behind him. And even when he missed the 3-point play layup speaks to that kid's makeup. Because after missing that 3-point play layup, a lot of guys may miss that first free throw or go 1 for 2 from the line, but shows a lot about his makeup. He made both, and he gave us a big lift.
Offensively, you go into the half shooting 35%, and then take half of the threes in the second half. Was that kind of a conscious effort?
Yeah, well, we were getting great threes. Obviously the ones that Andre got, they were playing him pretty soft. But I love the threes that Alex was getting. I love the threes that Jordan is getting. Anytime those guys could get off a three, I want them to shoot it. We wanted to get the ball inside a little bit more. They guarded Adama very well, sunk off Andre, but we did get more things in the paint. Got Alex something in the paint on a curl, and just did more things, trying to get easier twos.
How do you balance Andre's energy and exuberance with second straight game with a technical?
I mean, it's like, how can I stop that? I mean, look at me. I mean, it's like I'd say it to him, and I could see he's looking at me like, you shouldn't be lecturing me on these things. But, it's hard because, when you're a player and the other team, is yelling when you have the ball under non-shooter. When you have his makeup, it's tough because he's the most competitive person you'll ever meet, and obviously the things he does far outweigh. But he's got to stop. He's got to stop putting himself in that position, because that was a big swing. But I don't think I've heard this place louder than when he hit that three from the corner.
Hey, what do you sense in the level of confidence Jordan is feeling overall? He got a little bloodied early, was unfazed. He seems to be more animated than he's been in most games. Just wondering where you think he's at with his progression.
Yeah, I mean, you see, he's got the look. He's got the pedigree, the upbringing with the great parents and the work ethic, and he's got the ultimate gunslinger confidence, and I mean, he thinks he knows he's one of the best shooters in the country, and that's his mindset. And I thought he proved himself today as a two-way player for a majority of the game. I thought he guarded well too.
And is this how you kind of envision things would go when you first took the job? costs a lot of money for people getting here, and this building is quite light. We haven't seen it in many, many years. Is this kind of what you envision?
Yeah, I mean, I loved the last place I coached at, so I loved coaching where I coached at the last place, and I only would have left that place to go to a place where you could get to this level of college basketball, to have games, where it's a hot ticket and you're playing some of the biggest games of the day in college basketball, and you have a team that could go real far. I mean, that I loved where I was before, and this was really the only place that, because my wife will never let me leave the Northeast, so probably shouldn't have said that, but too much.
Anything else?
Anything else? All right, thank you.
Players will be